What's going on, man? How you doing?
The one and only lights out, James Toney.
What's happening, bro? You all right?
Man, at the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, and you're an inductee here. 2021 class? 22 class.
Yeah.
Man, how does it feel?
It was great. I had a ball back then. This continues to be one of the best Hall of Famers around. You know what I'm saying? People are nice. They're so genuine here. I love Vegas.
I see you active because you were at the Indiana Boxing Hall of Fame, and you're all over the place. You're always you're so big at giving your time back and paying it forward.
I try to just get back to wherever I can. You know what I'm saying? Boxing has done so much for me. I want to get back. I'm having fun by doing this.
James, you did it all in the sport of boxing, yes. And right off the mic, I was telling you, you came, you saw, you conquered. Was there any stone unturned? Anything that you didn't get to accomplish?
Yeah, I didn't. I came into the game. I wanted to be I wanted to leave as the undisputed heavyweight champion. But I didn't do that. But I did win the heavyweight title. Everybody said, "Oh, you did win the heavyweight title." Oh, yes, I did. Check the box rings.
That resume of yours is second to none, and you got the who's who in there. And like I was just mentioning off mic, from Evander Holyfield to you name it, and then Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins, and I mean, you went through different weight classes and fighting the people that were somebody in those weight classes. You didn't duck anybody.
I don't duck no one because I know I'm the baddest man on the planet, and when I'm 100% right, I show it. Iran Barkley, Holyfield, John Ruiz. Even though John Ruiz only had one arm, I still did my thing.
How did you see the game changing from, say, the 95 era when you were starting out, you were establishing yourself to the mid-2000s?
Actually, I started in 87, 88, and it wasn't until 2020s when this so-called boxing, y'all call it, evolved. You guys think they couldn't last in my era. It would never. I like it.
But you saw the game changing, right? And the way the contracts were back then.
I've seen everything from
the way the commissions were.
Yeah, thank you. You said, but you know what? My thing right now, the few fighters who I do love watching. I love watching Benfield, David Haney. I love watching Tank. You know what I'm saying? All of the young guys. I watch, but the thing is, they're not active enough. When I was champion of the world, I fought 4 title fights a year. I'm sorry, 3 title fights a year and 4 non-title fights a year. In 1 year, 7 times. And I'm still $1 million each fight.
I mentioned 95 as a key year for me because that's the year that your video game came out.
Yeah.
Lights Out James Toney. You were on Super Nintendo back then, so you even had your own game.
Exactly. I had fun by that game, and hey, we're trying to do it again soon. Whoever.
Being that we're talking about changes and how you noticed the changes in the sport of boxing and so forth, what was going on at that time in those eras that you weren't the fighters from Europe, Nigel Benz, the Eubanks, they weren't coming over, you weren't going over. What happened there?
The thing is, it was right. They were coming over here, but I did go over there. You know what I'm saying? I did go over there to the house in the middle of the night. But they called the constables on me. I was trying to make the fight happen, but they didn't want to see me. Because everybody knew I would beat their ass.
There's certain fights that would have been ideal. They would have been mega fights at that time, and they just didn't happen. But you were still finding whoever was the next guy in line.
Whoever got next was great. Whoever was next. And then I fought Roy Jones. I came in ill prepared. Nobody fought but mine.
Yep.
Roy Jones did a great job. He won. It is what it is. But here we are. I kept on going. Kept doing things. I won the Cruise Hotel. I won the Cruise Hotel. I won the Super Cruise Hotel. Then I won the Heavyweight Hotel. Hey, come on, dog. I don't quit. I just kept on getting better and better each time. And so I have my Holyfield. Easy work.
You had a very unique style that it was very hard for people to train and prepare for. Who do you see in today's sport, in today's boxing, that gets even close? Different way of thinking, different mindset.
The mindset, anybody and you got this mindset like mine. Knowing,
Yep.
being real with you. But they all got their own certain way. They claim their own way. Yeah, we ain't feel about it with this shit, man.
Even training regimens changed completely from the way you guys do train to.
Completely different. It is what it is. I'm alright. If it helps you, great. Much love.
Man, what a pleasure it is to speak to you.
Thank
James Lights Out Toney,
The one
everybody.
and only baby we here. We ain't going nowhere. We're at the Nevada Hall of Fame, having fun, kicking it back. Hey, come and join us. Lights out, baby.